What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Gabber, and indeed we're back with some more Gabbadome, and this is the latest one, Gabbadome 10 from 2024. Big shout out to Paulo. And this one is actually a beautiful, awesome picture disc. Look at this. Amazing. Tracks on the backside, all looking very good. Picture disc, you know, I've always said, for me, if the tunes are great, it doesn't matter. It could just be a plain black vinyl. That's totally fine. But of course, when labels go the extra mile and make picture discs and, you know, fancy sleeves and so on, I'm always down for that as well. So big shout out to Paulo and all the artists who've been on Gabbadome since the first one, and I do have all 10. Very excited about that. And shout out to Ultimate House Merchandise, the distributor for a lot of different hardcore labels. And we're going to start with the first track on the logo side by Arjuna, Michael Gruter. And the track is called Get on the Floor, and I posted this track on my Facebook when I heard it on YouTube a few weeks ago, and bottom line, I'm very happy to have it in my vinyl collection now. Let's get to it. This is Arjuna. The track is called Get on the Floor, and it's on Gabbadome 10, 2024. I don't know if it's...
This is the voice of the Mysterons. One of you will be under our control.
Get on the floor, burn it like fire.
Interrupt the genius when he's rehearsing!
I don't know what it's from, but it's hilarious. Synth buzzsaw. Voice sort of muffled at first, now rising. Wait for this trancy melodic drop.
genius when he's rehearsing.
I just like the way he says rehearsing. It's a bit like worked up. Ugh. The synth buzzsaw.
When he's rehearsing.
Well, that doesn't sound fun. I think the YouTube video cuts out before those cymbal crashes are done. But yes, despite not wanting to be under the control of some demonic voice, I am very much under the influence of the Gabbadome sound, the early hardcore style, like tribute and respect to all the old school Gabber producers, some of whom are still around. Shout out to all the younger producers making the early hardcore style, and shout out to the labels that still put it out on vinyl, including Paulo and Gabbadome. But yeah, I mean, I've been a fan of Arjuna's tunes for a while, certainly in the last, 7, 8 years since I got back into hardcore, and again, through someone like Roberto, was able to find more of the sound I was looking for, because when I first started to try to get hardcore vinyl again in the mid-2010s, at first I was finding slightly more like mainstream hardcore, and then I discovered Overdrive, and I met Roberto, and, everything changed. I was able to get the real kind of hardcore I was looking for. But yeah, so I've been a big fan of Arjuna's tunes, particularly for the last 7 or 8 years, and I'm also a fan of the Fiasco Project release, which he was one half of the two guys in that, so just makes great records, great tracks, and this one is one of my favorite tunes I've ever heard by him, just an absolute stormer. When I heard the track, I knew I had to get a copy of the vinyl without even hearing the other 5 tracks. That's right, there's 6 tracks on this, so it's a great value release as well. So again, big shout out to Arjuna, big shout out to Paulo. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.